G'day guys. So, Medal of Honor beta for 2010. After the few troubles at the start, some people had trouble redeeming their codes or whatnot, but eventually it does work and you get to install it. So that aside, I want to go through a few items off the bat to help you with the beta. One is that it doesn't remember any of the options you set. So for screen adjust, bring it in, and you'll see I brought it in a little bit more than needed. And under options here, set your sensitivity up. It's as sensitive as Modern Warfare 2, so I don't need it too high. But test it out for yourself. It's quite quick and jittery. Under audio, you won't be able to talk to anyone in your team unless you turn VoIP on. So make sure you set that. And again, it doesn't save it. And also, play with friends is completely screwed. Even though your friends might be online, you won't see them. The loading's pretty quick. Sometimes it freezes there and you have to reset. You just quit the game and start again. I've already opened a few things here for Rifleman, like the red dot sight, and I've turned the suppressor on. All the buttons are completely different, and there's no option to change it from default to tactical layout or anything like that. So on the PlayStation, the zero or the O key, circle key, is the one that makes you crouch. The grenade's opposite in Battlefield. Alternate fire is now left trigger, and a few other things. Reload's the same, change weapon's the same, but alternate weapon again is the left trigger, so that kind of screws you up because it's left trigger in Battlefield for grenade, now it's right trigger in this. The only way to get ammunition and whatnot is to walk up to an ammo crate. We'll come up to that later. Using the suppressor, you've got to be fairly accurate, but the muzzle flash is really contained and you won't come up on their mini-map. But you'll see on the mini-map now, you can actually see an ammo crate where you can also get health from an ammo crate station. It refreshes you immediately, and they re-refresh after you've, if you go there, throw a grenade, wait, it's pretty quick before you get your grenade back. Getting shot at there by the entry-level sniper rifle, it's pretty weak, it only comes with red dot sight, so if you're not getting a headshot, then you're not taking a target down. It's depending on lag and whatnot, upload speed's important. I streamed this for about 4 hours last night for everyone, and I was streaming at 1.5 meg, so had a bit of lag. But even if you're dead on target, sometimes it may take you 4 to 5 bullets to take someone down. If they're already hurt, obviously that's a lot less. Headshots seem to have a multiplier of about 2.5, because you usually can kill someone with 2 shots instead of 5. When you put a suppressor on there, it ends up being a lot more. When you get killed as well, there's no kill cam or killer cam. They haven't built that in yet. But what was interesting that you saw there as well is that when you're attacking, the spawn is very, very quick. It puts you right at the front line. You can see I'm right near the objective here. So it actually gives an advantage to the attacking side to really push forward, because the further the entire team pushes forward, the further away the defensive spawn is from the objective. On the defensive side, I think I'll get some video to go through that as well, but the spawn's about 5 seconds, so it's really advantageous to push forward again and get some points. Here, picking up a couple of kills, and the reason I'm showing you this is just to show you, on the bottom right you'll see 28 of 40. Well, 40 is your first point streak. It's based on points. So if you do objective-based work, you can actually build up what would be equivalent to a kill streak in Modern Warfare 2. And there you go, I've got a choice of mortar or intel. Intel actually gives you another 20 points. So I called the intel out, and that puts, it's like a UAV. So effectively, you'll see a UAV in the air. Tanks, they're just diversionary. They're just a pain in the ass. They make a lot of noise. They don't do much. I am shooting this guy, send a mass, and I can't kill him. And I'll show you a few examples of this as well with the tank, because it's just a loud, noisy thing. The main cannon, if you don't headshot them or hit them in the upper body, it can take 2 to 3 shots. The attached minigun, even though it wasn't on target there, the attached minigun can take 5 to 6 bullets to take someone out. So it's extremely underwhelming and underpowered. They do need to do something about it, I think. It's very easy to destroy them. So yeah, you just have to try for yourself. Here we go, here's an example where I chose not to fire until I had a perfect headshot. It still took 2 to 3 bullets to take him out. So there you go. In this section here, I want to talk about freezing, and I'm going to talk about freezing in a sec later. But if you quickly get a point streak, The entire game freezes on the fat PlayStation console. I have the fat version. I don't know if the slims freeze. But yeah, if you get your point streaks very quickly, then you're going to have a frozen machine. You have to hard reboot. Here's another example of putting bullets and main guns into a guy, and we still can't kill anyone with it. There we go. It took 4 shots, I think, to take that guy out, all center mass. So yeah, just makes a lot of noise. It's more of a distraction rather than a death tool or death bringer. Here's another example. So I probably put about 5 or 6 shots into him before I started missing. But yeah, still didn't kill him. Very underwhelming. Now I'm actually showing you gameplay, full gameplay here. I think I stay in the tank a little bit because I wanted to demonstrate how lame they were, pretty much. Here we go. So I managed to kill a guy. That was lucky. I don't know how many shots I shot. Maybe 7 or 8. I know I missed 2 shots and hit his mate there, but see, I'm getting hit markers and no deaths. So it's actually quicker to kill someone with the gun, get out of the tank, you know. I was waiting for the machine gun to recycle because it overheated. Yeah, some hit markers and I managed to kill someone. I was lucky. So we got shot, and as you can see, the kill cam's rooted. Doesn't do anything really. I ended up turning the suppressor off because at the moment you have a disadvantage, but if you want to run through and flank the back end, then the suppressor's awesome. There's still some artifact problems, like right here you'll see when I turn left I can see the enemy and I shoot them and they should all be deaths. That's like neck, upper body, but the bullets seem to be hitting the concrete even though I can see through it. So there's still some artifact problems and whatnot, but I'm going to get out of here now. You may notice when I died, that's using intel, give me 20 points. Getting in a tank, opposite button, instead of circle like in Battlefield, it's now the square on the PlayStation. These little things on the bridge, they can actually, those little empty crates can actually stop a tank from working. You can get an external view there by pushing the up command key on the left hand side there, which is the same way of bringing in the different support actions, like the mortar or the intel or whatnot. I'm just taking some shots here, a lot of hit markers, not really killing people, but just trying to show you what you can do here. That was a mortar strike that just came down. The mortar strikes, at the moment I'm thinking intel is a bit more effective, giving you 20 points to build your point streak. But at the same time, if you build your point streak in the wrong way, you're going to get a freeze. That's a pain in the ass. Later on I'll bring up a screen that talks about the freezes, but I can mention some of them now. 1. Don't get all of your points up to 40 based on bullets alone. So you want to get a nade kill in there, or a grenade launcher, or a rocket launcher, or an objective points. Because if they're all gun related points, it will freeze like I showed before, and I'll show you a few in the future. Once you've passed 40 and you get up to 100 here, so you see I've already, in the bottom right, I've already got a support action I can use. Can't use it while I'm in the tank. But I've noticed that you can get bullet kills to get you over 100, because generally the 60 points you get won't just all be kills. There might be some objectives in there, or an assist, or something like that. I haven't worked it out yet, but I believe the tank can go no further than this. You can't actually put the tank up to the final round, to the next objective, but we'll see in a second. Accelerating in Battlefield is the left and right triggers. In this, it's just the left trigger. So L1, the smaller trigger, accelerates you, and L2 makes you reverse. So the reverse is the same, the acceleration is different, firing's the same. There's no zooming in at the moment, so you can't zoom in or anything like that. In single player, they are bringing in the ability to prone and lean around corners. Prone and lean is not available in the multiplayer. It's exactly like Battlefield here. So calling in the intel, giving me some points for that as well. So you can actually die and then call in your intel, and if you've saved up a couple of them, you can actually get yourself another point streak. I don't know if that's a bug or whatnot, but if you kill people and you get 40 points and you get your mortar intel, do it again and don't use it, and then you do it again and don't use it, and you do it again and don't use it. What I noticed, if you call in the two intels, or a mortar strike, you actually give yourself another point streak. So I don't know if that's a bug they're going to fix, but maybe they're just maybe that's a way of saying well done because you build up your point streak. similar ending screenshots like Battlefield, but it rolls through the statistics very, very quickly, as you're about to see. Even though I stayed in the tank a lot, it was a bit boring, but I got a 7 and 1. Not the best, obviously, because I didn't do any of the objective work. But there we go. Did 2 support actions, got a couple of medals. Away we go. So here's another freeze. This is all based on guns. So there's a kill, just a regular kill, nothing special. Using the grenade launcher with the L2 trigger on the Xbox. Get a few more points. Got 25 points now out of 40 towards my first point streak. Try to take out someone else, but completely fail, even though that was center mass. Knew someone was going to pop around the corner there, so got the points. Up to 35, 40, and we're going to have a freeze soon. I think someone surprises me. There he is. Pull out pistol whip. Boom, 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 boom. Frozen. Anyway, guys, till next time. See ya.